So cybersecurity is the way of future that can save us from the unlimited number of vulnerabilities in the technology. So where cyber becomes like cyber means the technology associated with the digital instruments, things, or any kind of gadgets. You can say laptops, mobile phones, or which you are using, ATM machines, servers, anything. Everything is connected with the only network. So all the network devices, we can call it as cyber. So to secure the network devices, we are using term cyber security. So yeah. So first of all, we can go via contents. So in this webinar, I'm going to cover about us, means about company, and history and evolution of the cybersecurity, scope and future of cybersecurity, recent security incidents, next cybersecurity subdomains. So in that we will see about what are the different subdomains and what is the career paths, and so eligibility criteria to learn cybersecurity. So maybe you must be doubt like whether I am able to learn cybersecurity. So in this slide you will be able to get it. Next, industry certifications and cost details. So everything which you learned, right, it should be like learned from the some course or some platform. So I will describe there. Next, coming to our course details and duration. So we are also specifically giving some kind of courses in the cybersecurity. I'm also going to discuss that. And next slide, we are going to cover what you required and expectations from us. So to join, in order to join, so what is the main thing you required and what is the expectations from us. Next, mentorship program details. So we are going to provide mentorship also. Those things also we will describe there. Next, internship and workshop concepts. So from our company, we are providing all the services. So I'm going to drive you. And last, we all aware. So after these sessions, we have a 15 to 30 minutes query session. So you might be having some questions so that I will answer there. So let's get in. Yeah. So about us. So what exactly we are? So we're having a good expertise in cybersecurity industry. So myself, I'm having currently 6 years of experience, and there are people in my team who is having more than 10 years experience, 15 years experience, and currently working in good companies, leading technologies. Next, well experienced team in information security, more than 10 years, which I just covered. Next, what we provide actually, real-time tools, analytics, knowledge-based mentors. So we have a team where the team is interacting with the projects across the global, and they will get the information about the tools, and they will show the analytics, how these tools are using in the current market and what is the benefits of learning those in the cybersecurity. Next, we have a collaboration with the Varahi Abroad Consultancy Services. So where we will encourage abroad education also if you are interested to go for MS or MBA, MCA. So in those also we have in different countries we have the tie-ups with the around 5,000 colleges. So we are able to help you those, and collaboration with multiple educational institutions. So if you take in like currently we have tie-ups with Andhra and Telangana. So in future we are seeing broader cost, means in the broader way, like in the south states and the north also. So we have that tied up with the institutions, and we are going to give internships and workshops there. And next last, Trainings and coaching will be provided by certified trainers, cybersecurity instructors. So you must be aware, right? So if you are providing some training, you must be having knowledge in that. Then only you are able to trust. So we have the trainers who is having certified and instructors, like where they have more than experience in the tools. So like this, we have a number of concepts. So we are going to discuss further. Next. So right. So future of cybersecurity. Sorry. Evolution of cybersecurity. So you must be interesting, right? So why cybersecurity concept get into picture? So how it got into like nowadays? So this is not the thing which is recently grown rapidly, but if you see early beginnings in 1940s and 1960s. So when computers are first discovered in 1940s, so there is a concerns about physical security, not internal security, but physical security. You can say networks or some device securities and some issues because the people don't have much knowledge in the computers. And if you see the rise of hacking in 1970 80s, so what it meant by like when the technology is increasing gradually in 90s, so there is the persons who is just getting into systems like with their minimum skills, like they learn the skill of hacking, like with the one system we can go into multiple systems. So the people are fond of it, so they are started to exploit the vulnerabilities in the system, and they try to get the things in the system in a physical manner or internal manner. Next, internet explosion in 90s, 1990. So where this comes like when the internet usage is increasing day by day, the people are aware the things. So there might be a chance of people getting things. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So next we'll go to Y2K and cybersecurity awareness in 2000s. So next step is Y2K bug. Maybe some of you are aware Y2K bug in the early 20s. That is the worst nightmare for the IT people. Like thousands of system collide and the data was breached during that time. Next, advanced persistent threats. So when coming gradually, the technology increases and the systems also going rapidly into updated one. Like we have the RAMs, we have the ROMs, and we have the multiple connections with the systems like music also data and video data, audio data, and every data that it coming into internet. So there is a chance of breaches growing rapidly. Next, in 2010 to 2020, IoT and cloud security. So IoT, you must be aware, Internet of Things, so and cloud security. So what is Internet of Things like? You can control the things using internet, like the connect with the Wi-Fi or connecting with the some NPS cloud. So the system you can handle wherever you can handle the systems, like you can turn off your fan from far away, or you can turn off your switch from far away. When you are not in home, you can do these things also. So it is giving lot of risk factor threats. It's increasing threats. So someone get into your network and they will try to access your fan without your intervention. And someone try to access your light, or someone try to access your Wi-Fi. So these things is increasing rapidly. The same time, hackers also, they are going to exploit the data and they are doing these things from the back end. The next step is COVID pandemic. So many of us are like experienced this, what COVID did. So before 2020, like there is a no concept of remote work culture. There are few, but there is not entire world. But when this COVID came into picture, every one of us is gone into homes and work from homes or working from remote locations. So it gives security vulnerable. Like when you are an office network, there is no way to data thefting or data breach or anything. But when you are move out of the network, which is not strongly, like you can say you are using your home network Wi-Fi or your mobile hotspot, it is not that much strong when you compare it to office network. So there are chances 100%, 200%, like your data might not be safe. So then hackers and many people got like beneficial from it. Like they have taken lot of data from internet and they have taken lot of credibility of work and whatever they can. So these things from 1940 to 2024, these are the state of cybersecurity when it's rapidly increasing. So now it's going up again. Next, scope and future of cybersecurity. So when you're aware of cybersecurity, you should know the scope also. So future of cybersecurity, one of the leading technology now, cloud security, because everything is moving into cloud. Earlier days, we are used to have memory cards, or we are used to have some kind of pen drives and hard disk with us. But now, if you see, we are using mostly OneDrive, which is very easy to use, and you can like open your network anywhere in the world with the OneDrive. So the risk factor is high here, and rapid growth of artificial intelligence. So nowadays we are mostly hearing about GPT, Gemini, and some other Microsoft Chat GPT kind of things, like where there is no need of manual or human mind, the system itself giving the what you required. Like if you want some code, you can just ask, so it will give you. And now the humans are just making missions and doing the work automation, like machine learning. The machine itself is learning. So just imagine when the machine is learning everything what you do, then what will be the survival rate of humans? So there are movies coming in past also, now also they are taking movies based on the real incidents. So machines are just making human efforts easy, at the same time risky also. So someone may be taken access of that machines and they will do the like irrelevant and illegal activities also they can do, right? There is possibilities. Next, the role of AI in the future of cybersecurity. So there is a concept when cybersecurity also going into automation. So what they are doing is they are just taking every case study, every scenario of how data breaches and what is the security like incidents and what is the main vulnerabilities. So they want to do these research and they want to make it as a artificial intelligence to integrate with the cyber security. and data breaches and the threat landscape. So if you're wondering what data breach is like if you are working in an institution or if you are studying in a college. So your mobile number, your email, your photograph, your documents of 10th, 12th, your percentage, everything is your personal data. When it is out of the college or out of the institute, like someone is taking unauthorizedly, it is called as data breach. So data breach is not a good thing. So because there may be some sensitive data like our credit card details, our data, our passwords also there sometimes. So there is high risk possibilities. So there cyber security comes into picture. Next, regulations and compliance. So regulations and compliance mostly for like not only for organizational, it is also for our individuals. So because the compliance means you have a bug and you need to patch your mobile. So the company will release the update and you have a vulnerability in the some what is a yesterday only you must be seen that CrowdStrike vulnerability. So that is not a cyber attack, but some update got miscorrected. So entire Microsoft is down for whole day. So like there are estimations initially like 20 to 30 million crores. I'm not sure it's more than that, but entire like airlines got stuck and entire medical systems got stuck. So there is lot of dependency on Windows systems. So everything is now automated. So think if something is not compliance or regulated, then the what is it, loss is uncountable. Next, cybersecurity workforce. So do you believe how much cybersecurity workforce currently we have on the scale of 100? So it's very negligible. You can say if in India only you can consider 100%, there are 90 to 95% developers are there and only 5 to 10% people for security as of today because cybersecurity skilled people are very less and the thing which you are doing is also very critical because cybersecurity which gives the larger scale to the supply chain breaches. So larger scale means so if you are running a whole business, so you want to do protect your data like where you're getting the business or what is your client data. And if you are supplying some goods, then you have to kept your secret like where you're getting the raw material and what is the shipment and what is the placement of data exchanging. So these things can be considered into cybersecurity. Next, the last one which I earlier discussed, the cybersecurity skills gap. We have a people, we have a manpower, but the cybersecurity skill is very less here because recently the cybersecurity scope is increasing gradually. The universities also taken cybersecurity course into consideration. So recently in BTech also you must saw like there is added courses of CSE, cybersecurity, CSE, AI, machine learning. So the government also wanted to aware people the cybersecurity importance. So like this, we have a large number of scope in future for cybersecurity. So recent security incidents. So I don't have like not much, but only I have mentioned here 9 to 10. But there are like thousands of cybersecurity incidents recently we are facing. So these are the main things which I'm going to discuss. So many of you are maybe seeing this on news or newspaper or social media, but I just want to stress these things to be highlighted. So to me, team Weaver data breach. So TeamViewer, you must be aware, right? This is the application where group of people get into calls and they will discuss everything within the online if they are not able to meet offline. So this data, like what you are discussing internally, it will expose all the data outside. Next, Air India data breach highlighted by third party risk. So Air India, you must be aware, like this is one of the most prestigious airlines in the India. So you don't know how much data it consists. It consists of everyone's credit card details, bank details, and destination where the person went and where the person back and what they are like. Everything this is consists. So this data was breached in 2021 May. Next, CAT burglar strikes again. So CAT, common application test like mostly for IAMs and most prestigious institutions in India. It is the examination test. So yeah, so the data breaches consist of 19,000 applicant details leaked and into the dark web. So dark web where like that is a one kind of we have Google here, but dark web is for illegal activities. So the data which is leaked or breached, that is into the application that will put into dark web for the sale. So the people who is making money, they want to buy it and they will use it for their like miscommunication purpose. Sometimes they will use it for illegal activities also with our name and all. Like next, COVID test results. So this is the one of the major breach in the recent times, and hackers steal the healthcare records of 6.8 million Indian citizens. So this consists of blood groups of the people and aged people, their names, numbers. Next, massive Ethereum and Bitcoin thefts. So there are cryptocurrency, and if you are investing on them and someone is thefting those things, and it's unbearable, right? So this is the one kind of 20 to 30 million loss for the people. Next, polyfill supply chain attack affecting hundreds and thousands of websites. So polyfill is the web server, like web host server. It is maintaining like lakhs of websites within their internal server. So it is some like some DDoS attack has happened and thousands of websites which is maintaining on this host got affected and not able to open. See, when they are using said business and suddenly it got corrupted and it is a loss of their business also, not only money loss, reputation and everything. Next, trading platform Upstocks resets password after data breach. So Upstocks maybe some of you are using. So in 2019 or 2020, it got breached and they defaultly reset the passwords of the multiple users, which like they think suspicious about the data breach. And their financial reports also went into online, which is bigger scam. Next, police exam database. So this is also one of the major, and State Bank. So yeah, bank details are very sensitive. So we don't want to lose our bank credentials, PIN code, credit card details into online without our efforts. But yeah, due to cyber attacks, it will happen. So if you want more like cyber attack details, so you can refer this Yes online. So this is the one which is gives us cyber security news or any information security related. So you will go through these links and you will get the actual scenarios of the cyber incidents which is happening in across world in India also. Okay, so we have till now we have seen the scope, we have seen the evolution, and we have seen the some cybersecurity incidents also. So now we are going into our cybersecurity like what actually cybersecurity consists. So we have cybersecurity is not a single entity. It's not a subject. It's a vast operation center. So in those we have 6 subdomains. You can say one is SOC. So maybe IT people aware of SOC. And next one is vulnerability assessment and penetration testing, VAPT. And another name we can call it as ethical hacking. Next one is identity and access management. So next one is governance, risk compliance, cyber forensics, and security architecture designing and tool developments. So we will go through one by one. So I will give you the brief what actually that will does. So first one, security operations center. So SOC generally it's a front warriors of the cyber security. If you are a SOC person or if you are going to work in SOC team in cyber security, what actually they're doing is you have to monitor the initial logins. You have to monitor the initial traffic which is going into the company websites. Then only, because if you are not authorized person and you are trying to log in into someone's account, then it will get notification to this SOC team. Then these persons get aware and they will do their part. So they will investigate further and they will take the action accordingly. So it will give you the initial strengthen of the IT company. Next, vulnerability assessment and penetration testing. See, for suppose if you are using a website and suddenly you realize that website has some glitch and something which is not regular and you are finding it something difficult, then this VAPT like pen testing comes into picture and they will find out the vulnerability. So vulnerability is like weak point of a system or weak point of a application, like where we can get into application, where we can get into data. Like sometimes in the past, there are sites where you can just enter 0000000 as a password and username, then you will get into the website easily. So that is the vulnerability of that website because anyone can easily guess that password and ID. So they will get into that website and they will do the modifications. So those kind of things, and that is the I'm saying for example, but that is not exactly. But we will use the some tools to get the vulnerabilities of the system. Then once we find out, then we can patch them. Like we can restore the vulnerabilities, or sorry, we can react it and we can close the vulnerabilities. And ethical hacking, you must be aware, right? So currently you all people are using social media. So sometimes some people will come and they will message you and they will interpret like another person, like I am in this need. So these things only because of lack of awareness. And when you are doing favor of what you say, when you are falling into trap like social engineering, then your account easily get hacked and you are getting to trouble. So with your name, they will do some illegal activities maybe. They will borrow money from your friends and they think you are asking. Next, identity and access management. So it is for company or any organization. So it should be there because if I am the user and I have the admin privileges or I have the director access, so I can do anything I want. So identity access management is which like it will segregate the duties of the users or business customers and it will give their identification. Like if you are an employee, then you should have only employee rights. If you are a manager, then you should have manager rights. So these things will be handled by IAM, Identity Access Management. So which comes under cybersecurity. Next, governance risk compliance. So you must be like listening the word audit every time. Whenever there is a audit, then you will see all the things like compliance, risk, governance. Because if there is no audit in any company, then the process is not regulated. Like anyone can do anything, right? Anyone can expend any kind of money or anyone can blab money. So there should be some governance, like there should be some authority where the people will know, okay, those people are watching, and we should be compliance according to the company's policies. So because without policies, if you are running any company, that is what is a very very high risk, because complaints are made to be organization safe purpose only. So you should be have GRC also in the cyber security. Next, cyber forensics. So forensics is one kind of investigation, so where digital crimes are happened, then forensic will do the digging and they will investigate what is the happening and how systems are used. They will take the times and everything they will check. And security architecture designing and tool development. So to use the all these kind of teams, you should have tools, right? Without tools or without kind of functionalities, there is nothing to be maintained and tracked. So there should be security architecture designing team. So they will aware what is the process and how to run these tools in the particular organization or particular scope of area. So these are the small briefing about cybersecurity domains. Next, yeah, criteria to learn cybersecurity. So many of you are here as a student, as a IT professional, or as a non-IT person. So this is for you to get into cybersecurity. See, first point is undergraduation, post-graduation pursuing students. Students are most welcome to learn the cybersecurity because they need to aware in the present trending technologies about cybersecurity. Then only they will give awareness to the others. Next, career gap experienced associates. So due to some reasons, some people are like not having job or not having anything due to some marriages or some kind of incidents in their life, they have taken gap. They will also learn the cyber security. There is no limit to learn this. And non-technical BPO non-IT employees. So some people are they want to change their career towards IT from non-IT. So this will help you because cyber security, like you don't need much coding. You will learn cyber security by using the consistency and intention. Next. A bachelor's degree in IT, computer science, STEM, or related discipline is preferable for a cybersecurity course. So it is preferable, not mandatory, but it is preferable. Next, it would be added advantage if you have below skills already. So someone might have some other things also. So like knowledge of networking systems, familiarity with various operating systems, problem solving, analytical thinking, and curiosity and potential threats to exploit security. So these are advantages. Like if you're learning cyber security, if you have below skills, then you're already halfway through cyber security. Then remaining halfway you can learn by the choice. Next. So the important thing is without certificate, how much knowledge you have or how much experience you have. So it is not that much what you say impact in your career goals. If you have valid certificate in your resume or if you have valid certificate over your LinkedIn profile or your some other profiles, these certificates added you most value because certificate will give you the authority to do something or stamping in your career like you have done these things really. So these are the basic certificates and some advanced certificates in cybersecurity, which I prefer to go from beginning. So you can see from here like security certification, which is cost of 30K Indian rupees as of now in current market, and certified ethical hacker, which will 60 to 70K in current market, and CCNA, most like networking certificate, Cisco, that is 10K in current market, and CASA, systems auditor, and security manager. Both are similar cost, but it will give you the systems and security managing skills, and GPEN, penetration testing, which is 30K, and last two are like very advanced, like advanced certificates in the cyber security, which will give you the most value to your career, OSCP and CSSP. So I will share you with this information, but I just want to give you the briefings. So these are the current market rates. So this will vary like depending on the year. Like these are not consistent over the years. So there is a very not much difference, like 5 to 10,000. Sometimes there are some offers on those websites. So e-council, and there may be some other websites also, but just you can also search with your internet. So yeah, again coming to my course, means our course. So these are the things where we will cover from the beginning to end of the course. So you can see cybersecurity from scratch. So we will direct you from beginning, and next one is operating systems basics. So even if you don't have much knowledge in OS, that will also will be provided to you, and ethical hacking and pen testing. So this is one thing you can learn, and you can do freelancing also, like using bug bounty programs also. You must be having this idea. Next, SOC, Security Operations Center. So how SOC team work and what are the tools they are using, those knowledge will be also will be provided. And use case based training through real time scenarios. So we will not only teach you the about topics, and we will also give you the scenarios, how this happened, and we will demonstrate you how can this be done. And industry based compliance and policy session. So we have a people who is currently worked well with the industry, and they are well aware. So we will give you the sessions, how those complaints can be mitigated and policies can be run over the your career. So when you are compliant and well regulated person, then companies might very well interested in you, because if you are aware, they will definitely take it into consideration. So these are the like basic things which I can tell you right now, but there are many things because I don't want to give you much in the single session. And when it comes to duration and timings, so the total course duration will be 50 hours, so 5 weeks. So we have two options here, like we have two batches, like weekdays batch and weekends batch. Weekdays is like Monday to Friday, like daily 2 hours. Timings is like 8 to morning 8 to 10. And weekend also, because there are people like who don't have time to learn in weekdays. So we have option for weekends also. So Saturday and Sunday we have 4 hours and two sessions per day. The timings will be in the morning 10 to 12 p.m. and afternoon 2 to 4 p.m. So this is not static. This will vary depending on the batch and depending on the trainer also. But this is the best I can give you the like insight of you before starting anything. And yeah, what you require and expectations from us. So as you know, post COVID, physical education and physical learning, everything is like not down, but everything is moving into remote online education and all. So As of now, we preferred only online content training and online course training because we have a people various states, not only from Andhra, Telangana, and we have a people from north and other south states also. So it's difficult to gather them alone and granting sessions into single because there are people who is working also there. So we preferred is online coaching as of today, and these are the things which we need before getting into anything. So laptop or system with the latest OS 8, 10, 11 is preferable. Processor is i5 or i7. It's up to your budget, and RAM should be 4 GB minimum and 16 GB maximum. And ROM like 512 HDR SSD, it should be your configuration. And main thing is seamless internet or Wi-Fi connection of 4G or 5G with minimum speed of 15 to 20 Mbps, because then only you can able to grab the content which we are like giving to you online, because we are not offline as of now. And personal Gmail account, then only you will be able to log in, right, for the course and classes. So this should be there. And there are many things like availability on weekends or weekdays as per course timings. So we are committed to give you the best. So the same commitment we are expecting from you once you join this course. Availability on weekdays as per course timings, because we are not like leave you in the middle or not careless, because we care for you. And once you are get into our hands, we will do everything what we can do from our end. Next, web application need to be installed on your machine. So WebEx, because we thought WebEx is the good one because it has great features like recording and screen sharing and discussion, some kind of quizzes and assessments also there. So we thought WebEx will be the good one for the course of action. And to avoid any noise disturbances, to try to use branded headset and headphones. So I know this is webinar and I don't like aware like event what you are using your mobile or laptop, but I must prefer just to use headset because it will give you the most concentration and clarification when you are listening to someone. And punctuality of the course timings and like practical sessions. So if once we started, you should be punctual on timings, because if you are coming to 2 3 days classes and with your personal reasons or some other reasons you skip for 1 or 2 days, then you lost entire plot till the end. Because lab practicals, because we will repeat, but in class timings what is the curriculum we have, those only we will follow. If individually you can ask, we will repeat that, but just be preferred to punctual on timings. And if you are missing some installation or tools kind of thing, then it will be loss of your and ours also, because again we have to give you all the knowledge which is in the previous sessions. So just be cautious on this. So these are the basic expectations from us, from you guys, once you join these sessions. And yeah, we have a mentorship programs. So once you opted for the course or opted for the classes, so mentorship is also will be available to you. So in mentorship, you have lifetime mentorship on cybersecurity related guidance. So the course may be for 5 weeks, but we don't leave you forever. So because we will create a community. So you have any doubt or you have any issues related to cybersecurity, we will be always there for you. And access to course materials and specific blogs within the official website. So what we are planning for a course materials. Once the session and once the course has been completed, we will hand over to you the complete course materials with the all the leverages and case studies which you need for your research or your interviews purpose or anything you don't. So we will try to provide everything and specific blogs within the official website, because We are creating a blogs for you guys. So those blogs will consist of lot of real-time scenarios or industry type special cases. So that will also hand over to you. And next one, higher studies and abroad education help queries, free consultation with partner companies. So normally, if anyone has any higher studies interest or any queries related abroad education, so we have a service of free consultation. We have a partners, we have a team. So if you opt for that, we will arrange the meetings with those person and you will able to clarify all the things. And even if you are looking for job in abroad also, we have a team, we will help you. And yeah, charges will be there, you know, right? Market is not free. So yeah, but we will give you the best, that's for sure. And license a premium tool subscription activation on personal machines with 1 year validity for learning and practice purposes. So once you learn anything, so we will definitely give you the hands-on, right? So for hands-on purpose, you should have all the machines, sorry, all the tools in your personal system. So we will give you the activation links to activate them, or if you are not able to do, we only personally take the control and we will activate those on your machines. So once you have those tools in your machine, so don't misuse, but you can learn and practice as much as you want and gather the information from the best of the resources, right? So that will also provide it to you, and you will get lifetime pass to be part of corporate social responsibility activities organized by our company. So this is the interesting thing. So like there are corporate things where we can do. So we'll go to organized homes or we'll go to some cleaning activities or we'll go to some coachings or tuitions to free education to some schools. So you will get lifetime pass. So you will get into our team and you will also participate what we are doing, because when the revenue is there and 100% revenue if you are thinking for our company, so at least of 5 to 10% we will spend in social responsibility activities. That's for sure. So we will invite you, and if you are free and if you are able to come, so you also join with us and take the responsibility ahead with the positive energy and add-on benefits including so many activities going further. So these are the current we are planning, and yes, add-on benefits will be there that will include in the course curriculum, which will be explained later. So yeah, next, internship and workshop concepts. So you all aware, right, what internship is and what workshop is. So college-based workshops and internships will be provided. So workshop is like where we will give you the brief of the technology or brief of the that particular thing, not fully knowledge, only brief and what it should be and how it can be handled. Those things can be given to you in workshops. So workshops duration will be like 2 3 days, depend on the requirement. So college based is like in college itself only. So if you are a organization is required the internship, so please contact us. Or if your college is internship wanted, so we also have two schemes here, short term and long term. So short term internship is like 2 months and long term is like 4 months. So college itself only. So this is college based and student based. So there are cases some colleges don't have that much budget to introduce companies their colleges. So student may be interested. So we have that is also there in our company curriculum. So workshop duration is like 4 to 5 days. So private venue will be booked if you have the sufficient number of students, and internship duration 5 to 6 weeks. So if any student or any like passed out student want to do internship in our company, yes, we will provide internships also. And company on-site venue, maybe if the company and everything is established in the particular place, then we will definitely invite you. If not, we will book the private venue and we'll just do the internship programs there. And there is a summer internship for third and fourth year students of BTech and degree course pursuing. yes, maybe after summer you might have some time to refresh, right? So in that time also we have summer internships. If you want to, we can take it online and offline based on your requirement. And next one is cybercrime awareness workshops will be conducted by collaborating with police department. So nowadays people are like not all, but few are like not aware how actually technology is being misused. So the people simply giving their mobiles or giving their personal instruments to someone, and that is misusing, and they don't aware what is the consequences. So we will collaborating with the police department of the local places, and we will conduct the cyber security awareness classes for the people or farmers or anything. And online frauds and online scam awareness boot camps will be also conducted to school college students by collaborating educational institutions. So nowadays we have seeing lot of online scams and frauds. So there are some, we have the particular curriculum and boot camps course only for describing those things, how to survive or how to tackle those. So then people aware, okay, these are the things we should be aware, and we have to be mind in our own technology. And there should be no misuse of the Instagram handles or social media handles. And even though if you are getting any links, so there should not be without any authorization, don't click on those. So those things we will share with the students because they are not much aware of us, right? Because school students are like 15, 14, 13 years of age. So they are not aware what exactly going on outside. So those will also we will provide. Yeah, and you will get the exact information on these things because you might aware like there are a lot of fakes, and someone might be reaching interpreting by me maybe like we are doing these things and we are following these things, but here are the official website and business WhatsApp number and business email ID and official Instagram handle. Only these are currently handled by myself. So only these are the legit where the information coming from my side is legit from these things only. So just be aware what is the exactly things which you are sharing with me is comingly like getting back to you from these things only. There are no other channels I have. So yeah, official websites don't like it's currently under creating multiple entities, so it will not open, but yeah, it will be open by tomorrow morning 6 a.m. and registrations also will be open at the same time. So I will inform you further, but just if you want to take screenshot or if you want to take photo, just take it and you can reach out to me over these contact details. Just give me 1 minute. Yeah, so next slide will be question and answers. So I know this screen is where I only talked, but I should give you also some talking time. I thought now is the time. So yeah, raise your hand if you want to ask anything or one thinking. I will unmute one by one, not all at a time. So just raise your hand if you want to ask anything. Hi Chinna. Chinna, I have unmuted you. You just unmute and you can talk.
Actually, I don't have any question. Sorry.
Okay. Anyone has any questions? It's time to ask your queries or questions. Yeah, Sampath.
Sanjay,
Hello, Sampath.
can you hear me?
Sampath, I'm not able to hear you, man. Hello.
Hi, Dhananjay.
Yeah, Sampath.
Dhananjay, I have only one doubt regarding like placements.
Yes.
After completing the course, you will refer any companies or
See, exactly, I don't want to give you any assurance of job related, but definitely I can help you get into organizations in cybersecurity. Like our team help you in creating your own resume and create your own beneficiary like project details, and we'll provide you the project also for you, real-time projects, and we will run it for you. So once you have the full knowledge and clarity, and we will suggest you the best in the market, like what are the jobs currently, and we will give you the reference IDs and all. And we will also help you to prepare interviews.
got it, Dhananjay. Thank you.
Yeah. Anyone has any other concerns? Sampath again. Srivani, can see you raised your hand. Okay. If no one has any questions, I'm not sure whether it's reached or not, but yeah, thank you for listening me 1 hour patiently. Thank you, everyone. So, if anyone has any other concerns, thank you all for our time. Nancy, yes, Nancy.